Welcome to Lagging History on YouTube. What we're looking at is what were the results of the Reformation. The Reformation was one of those key revolutionary events in world history which saw the largest organisation in the world at the time, the Roman Catholic Church, challenged and criticised by a group who really wanted change or reform. They were known as Protestants or Protestants. So real revolutionary movement, and it was led by a Catholic monk called Martin Luther. Martin Luther demanded a number of key changes, and he had a lot of followers, and they became known as the Protestant movement, and they broke away from the Catholic Church with massive effects. Many of these effects can still be seen today across the world. Firstly then, Europe was divided between Catholic and Protestant powers. Many countries in Northern Europe became Protestant, while many countries in Southern Europe remained staunchly Catholic. You can see this in this map. The blue countries here represent those who became Protestant. Examples would be Great Britain, Norway, Sweden, and large parts of Germany. The dark grey countries would remain staunchly and firmly Catholic. You can see, however, that large areas actually do have pockets of Protestant religion too. The red countries here are Islamic or Muslim countries. This obviously led to war and conflict. Bloody wars often broke out between rival religious powers in a bid to dominate. Examples of this here are quite clear in the 16th century. The Spanish Armada, for example, in 1588 was an attempt by Catholic Spain to control Protestant England, while the English attempted to control Catholic Ireland in many different ways. You can still see drawbacks of this here today, with large religious tension within Northern Ireland, which still resounds, which harks back to this time in history. Thirdly, there was positive effects. People could for the first time question ideas that they'd been taught and told by the church. They began to explore different countries, and they began to make new discoveries, which led to really big scientific discoveries and a spirit of progress within the world at the time. So it did have quite a lot of positive effects too. And fourthly, there were political moves as well, which helped different rival kings. Kings and emperors really realised that they could use the opportunity that the Reformation offered to break free from the power of Rome and gain a huge amount of potential power and wealth. One of the key people that did this was Henry VIII, a very Catholic king, but one who made England Protestant solely with the key interest of creating for himself a divorce, transformed England and transformed the world. You can read more about this on lagginghistory.com, but I do hope this has really helped you out, and you can see more in our Lagging History YouTube section. Thank you for listening.